software.
Okay.
It is not the different name. Web server is a software. The software, different software can be web server. That is absolutely fine. Good. So you see this, how the front end works? This has to be on your brain, not on your mouth. First brain, then mouth. So the front end, and it's the mobile is different, that route, but the web, the admin, when I do anything from the mobile to go to the browser, this is the browser-based journey. When you type anything on the browser, it goes to our web server, which is, for our case, Nginx. Other application can be like the Apache. Okay, this is the popular nowadays. All the older application, Apache web server. All the newer application, Nginx web server. What did the web server does? They actually serve the client request. So it means Nginx web server is connected with the backend. Look at this, right?
Yes.
Is not the client. So when you type ts4a.us, where it goes?
Just environment.
No, it goes our web server.
Oh, web server. Yeah.
I just show the environment, test, staging. It goes to our web server. Web server is connected with the backend, and backend is connected with the database. So if you get a ticket, that the front end is able to connect, but they are not able to log into do anything, what will happen then, Faria? So now you can instruct, hey, probably our backend is the issues. So you can, in the chat group, you can say the backend, the CloudOps engineer, can you please look at it if the website, the backend is connected, if the backend is working or not. Am I right? Looking at this picture, if your user say, "Whoa, I can see the ts4a.us, but I cannot log in." Remember that he said I cannot log in. It means this is different. This is completely different. This is a UI. This is nothing. But the moment you try to do the sign-in, at this moment you are hitting the API. You are hitting the API. Do you guys want to see that? Click inspect, click network, and then let me make it nicer here. I don't want to do different. Good?
Yeah.
Click network, click inspect, click network. It's recorded now. Just click it here. Then you will see there will be API. So many things happen behind the scene, you don't know. So now let's look at this. What is our login API, right? So to find the login API, you go to the, I need to see bigger. How can I see bigger? Oh, yes, you're right. Okay, understand this part. This is you are exposing, you are also helping. Knowing this kind of things helps. Everybody will say, my gosh, my product owner is smart. He's not like a junk product owner. People will say. Let's go show you the, where is it? 1 second.
We don't have to remember this, right?
No, I show you one time. You don't need to remember. I show you. You don't need to. She's scared right away. Now what is going on here? I show you. Okay, here you go. I go to the all. I click the all.
Okay, all.
Yeah.
All this came out.
Yeah, I'm going there. Don't worry. I'm just going. So basically, when the developer, if a user said there is an issues, even the developer of the QA, because we know that there is API here, right? Because of this, there is API.
Yeah.
So basically, the front-end developer implement this API, and then as a user, you can actually come and see from here. Front-end developer implement this API. I'm actually showing you the exactly where you'll be looking. Let's go back. Network, and then I want to go back here. All. I want to stop it here. I want to go back, log out here. And I want to go click. Okay. I want to do the sign in here. I'm just going to clean up And then I'm going to click.
Sign in,
Actually do the sign up, then it is better, okay?
register.
No, do the sign in. Log in. Yep, I got it. So now you will come here. There is a lot of things happen behind the scene, right? You don't see that.
Watch.
Yes,
Yeah, just to be.
there is so many things happen behind the scene. You just don't know what is all this going on. That's the developer does. So make sure you appreciate people. What did they work behind it? Login, find out the login. Actually, I got it one. So let's see. Look at this, the endpoint is here. That's the request URL. So when you did it, it actually happens so many things. Remember, you learned the HTTP 200 means
Yeah.
in the API,
It's working.
right? And look at this one as well. Let me bring it. Look at this 200, okay, right? There is a like a remote address. This is the server IP address. Okay, you don't need to worry about this. And that's the from the API, you learn so many other things. The header, and then you learn, hang on, review. Let's go see actually the header. Actually, I find out our login one, so you guys will be able to become familiar with the login one. Login, LOGIN. Oh my gosh, how can I find it? Okay, login. Yep. Okay, there we go. So, okay, let me find it. So you can find out for the login. So auth login. These are the API. Each of the API, the front-end developer will be actually consuming to develop the front-end. The question I had is, if a user say, I am only able to go to the website, but I'm not able to log in. So what will be our scenario? Our scenario will be here. I'm able to log into the website, but I'm not able to get in on anything.
It's not going to the backend.
Yes,
Okay.
that's all. So if you're in the group chat, so now you understand, okay, how this works. Because now you understand how the front and back end works, you can actually engage in the conversation. You're not jumping into the fixing the issues. You are not jumping to the testing. You are actually collaborating. How? You are bringing the DevOps engineer in the call, hey, would you please look at it? Why the developer, the QA is not able to test it? If it is in the production, what you will say? Say user is not able to log in the system. It seems like, can you see that even the backend is up and running? You guys got the idea? Now the user say, well, I'm missing the data. I am missing the data. What you will say then? Who will engage? Database engineer. Exactly. So just know the little picture. You are not doing so many things, but you are able to engage people in the conversation. You are collaborating. Collaborating means operation knows nobody in the development team. They know you. You are actually the face of the development team. And what do? You are not developing anything. You are not testing anything. You are writing the user story. Developer is developing, but you are actually setting up the meeting, bringing the right people, initiate the conversation, right? Literally, we ask in the interview this kind of thing. Initiate the conversation. You stay on the call. Make sure the people is talking on the same thing. If the right people is not in the call, ask who else we should reach out. But you cannot run away from the issues because the production issues is your issues. End of the day. So once all the things is identified, now you can back to the operation team. The issues get fixed. Means the QA will be tested, that will be deployed, and then you can say that in the same ticket, issue is fixed. Can you guys please update us how it goes? Just to know this picture. Just to know this picture and this picture. If now come back here, if the mobile app has the issue, desktop app has the issue, what will happen? You'll be engaging mobile app, backend engineer, and the cloud ops engineer. No front end. Mobile app is the engineer.
Oh, okay.
Mobile app is the engineer, mobile app developer. Backend developer, we do not call the backend developer. We call the